right down there. Notifies the police department anytime gunshots are going off.
Since the Yankees, it's usually some assault, a shooting. I don't know how long this boat has just been crashed here and spray painted over. You said that the Bronx is changing a lot. How are things different now than, let's say, when you were growing up in the 90s here?
Pretty much the safety as far as living in the Bronx. I remember growing up, it was real crazy. The Bloods, the Crips, the gang violence. You couldn't walk down a block wearing a blue flag or a red flag. You probably might get beat up, but now that's all changed. There's a lot more technology, a lot more cameras around, so I feel a lot more safer now. Something called the pop shot is right down there. And pretty much this notifies the police department anytime gunshots are going off. So if there's any type of shootout, the police will be there right away because this device picks up certain activities like that.
We wanted to show you guys the Poe Cottage because I think it contrasts really well with the rest of the Bronx. You've got the big buildings and you have this old cottage just standing here. It's so different.
Yeah, and it's really kind of weird because if you look at it, like I feel like I'm stuck like way back in like way back. And then I turn over here, it's like all futuristic, 12-story building, and it just kind of like blows my mind that like this historic place is still standing here.
Uptown Bronx, 233rd, and you and I have something in common. We're both first generation here in the US. My family's from Ukraine, your family's from Jamaica, and you insisted we come here for some patties, right?
Yep, because they make the patties fresh, handmade, there's nothing frozen, so I was like, why not? Let's go get some spicy cheese beef patties from Uptown Bronx.
I'm excited, I want to see this. Let's get in there, guys.
Can I have 3 spicy with cheese?
Okay, let's go. Oh, 46 grams of sugar. 92% of your daily sugar intake.
Number 1 go-to meal if I'm super hungry.
Yeah.
If I'm hungover or something like that, this is, or I'm broke and I have very little money, this is what I get. This is the secret how to cool down a beef patty though. You gotta be very careful when eating beef patty because you can burn yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So what you do is open it up and you just blow inside of it. And this is how you know it's in a real original beef patty. It's like, it's all like ugly. That's how you know it's handmade. It's not all uniformed and look all pretty, right?
I'll take your word for it. I don't need a lot of beef patties.
You don't need a lot of beef patties?
I don't need a lot of beef patties, but I'll tell you if I like it.
We're about to convert you.
Convert me, let's do it.
Right, let's do
Here
it.
we go.
It's so good.
This is actually probably the best beef patty I've ever had in my life. I think I'm about to go that far.
Come here. I don't know, man. I'll sell my soul for these. You'll never believe it.
And you said you've been to Jamaica a lot of times, right?
Yeah.
How does this compare to actual Jamaican beef patties?
It's pretty close. Pretty close. I wouldn't lie to you. It's not the Jamaican patty though, but it's pretty close.
If you can't find it in New York City, or in this case in the Bronx, like you're not looking hard enough, you can find anything here. I feel like I'm expanding my horizons so much, and I'm somebody probably didn't consider the Bronx as much of a foodie destination, but it totally is.
Well said, John. Well said.
Taste the islands. What do you recommend in here?
What I recommend, honestly, everything inside of here is actually really good. The curry goat is really good. The dumplings are really good. The fried chicken, the jerk chicken.
Fried goodness. Now we've gotten oxtail, which they were saying was the specialty of the place, and I'm ashamed to admit I've actually never tried oxtail before. This is the spot to do it, right?
Spot to do it. Oxtails, this is a delicacy in my family. It's pretty expensive. And usually on holidays, my mom will make this for us, and Christmas. You just grab it right here by the bone, and you just eat around the bone. Yep.
Much easier. Oh, it's good.
It's good, nice and sweet, a little spicy.
Comes right off the bone.
Right off the bone. That's how you know oxtails are done right. If the meat doesn't fall off the bone while you're eating oxtail, then more than likely they didn't cook the oxtail the right way.
A lot of the local businesses are interested in what we're doing. Like they maybe think it's strange that we're bringing cameras. This isn't Manhattan, this isn't Brooklyn. People aren't vlogging nonstop. I think that they could use more attention, don't you?
Yes, I do definitely believe they could use some more attention. And I feel like they've been really open and people have been really nice when we come in with the cameras. We haven't got any bad looks, but I think they're really happy that we're coming in there, we're showing a light onto the Bronx and to their business.
Some oxtail for Year of the Ox. I'm gonna do it the Shawn way. So tender, so juicy.
Spilling it everywhere. I think a lot of people would be shocked to find out that this is the largest public park in New York City, 3 times the size of Central Park, and it's located in the top of the Bronx, and a lot of New Yorkers have never even heard of it.
Yeah, that is very true. A lot of people have never heard of Pelham Bay Park, but little do you know, this is the place to be in the summer, during the fall. You come out here, take some pictures, come out here with the family, play some football, some basketball. This is the place to be in the summertime, fall time, the springtime, Pelham Bay Park.
It's kind of wild. Like, I feel like I've seen most of Central Park, but to me, today has just been like traveling to a completely different city.
As for like the outsiders looking in, it may seem weird, but it's for us locals that's living here in this community, like this is like the world for us. Everything we need is right here. We don't have to go anywhere. The Bronx is it. And I just want the world to understand that the Bronx is not that bad, how they have made it look in the past and on the media. It reminds me of Africa. When I was younger, I used to think that Africa was such a bad place, how the media portrayed it. But little did I know, when I did some research, I learned that Africa is actually a really beautiful place. And I feel like that's what happened to the Bronx, to an extent.
And you have to go there to actually see it.
And experience it. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe, smell the air.
Smell the shish kebab in the air.
Smell the shish kebabs in the air.
No, but it's true. It's like you really think about all the media coverage out of the Bronx. Unless it's the Yankees, it's usually some assault, a shooting, some kind of crime thing.
Something like it's really kind of sickening sometimes, It's like is that all that the media has to talk about? Negative stuff?
Negative sells.
Yep, negative sells, unfortunately.
Been together 5 or 6 hours. I have not felt unsafe once. I don't think we had any moments where we're just like,
be careful, John.
Yeah.
Never had a moment like that.
Nope. This wasn't part of the tour. I don't know how long this boat has just been crashed here and spray painted over.
I think it's pretty cool. Honestly, looking at this boat right here, like, how did it get here?
I want answers too. I want to know why this boat is just chilling here all crashed.
Ruben Diaz, we need answers. Why is this boat here?
Who taught you to fish?
YouTube. All right, there you go.
Teach a man to fish. I forgot what the other part of that.
He will eat for a day.
He will eat for a day.
Wait. Give a
No.
man a fish.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day.
Teach a man how to fish, he'll have fish for life.
So this is what the Bronx is all about, huh?
Having a good time.
Having a good time, just chilling.
You know what's crazy? Manhattan smells 1,000 times worse than this right here. This smells amazing compared to Manhattan.
City Island right across. A lot of possibilities in the Bronx, folks. Lots of possibilities.
Oh, you got a big one.
What do we call this?
Bronx tuna. Let me get that for you.
Shawn, I want to thank you, man. I learned a lot today. Where can everybody find you?
Everybody can find me on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm starting a channel, so please go and subscribe to my new channel. My information is going to be in the description below. So John's going to have that in the description. So please go support and show some love towards me. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to hit me up. I don't bite.
Man, definitely doesn't bite. Guys, we had a fantastic day. Let us know what you thought of the video in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Till next time.